All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I am so excited to be back with my sidekick, Kelly.
Awesome.
Thank you, Kelly. Kelly's been very busy with her puppy. And because of the puppy, it's very hard for her to find time when Mark can take it so she can come on and have some fun. So, welcome tonight. Mark, have fun.
Work has literally just arrived home from work, and it's like, there. Your turn.
It's what I've done when I've had kids. You take the baby, you feed, you do
Yeah.
the. I've been here all day long. Yeah,
Yeah.
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 It's very much the same. Quite honestly, the only good thing is that usually if you have a crate, you can crate them, but it doesn't last for a long time, and they howl and make lots of noise.
She
So
does not like to be left alone. Yesterday, I did my show on, my Sunday show, and somebody suggested that I contact a pet psychic, like a pet
oh
communicator, to be able to tap into. So we know that she was part of a backyard breeder situation, and there was a police seizure. That's how they got them out.
yeah,
So it's a
yeah,
traumatic thing. She doesn't like to be left alone.
sure,
I mean, if you're in the room walking around with her,
yeah.
if you're out of her eye shot, she loses her mind.
So
It's
if you
not.
go potty, you have to take her with you to the bathroom. Is that what I'm hearing? She
That's
can't. You can't even go to the bathroom.
that's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
She literally will attach herself, like she's a puppy, so she nips, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
she'll attach herself to your pant leg. And
Right. I've had puppies
okay,
like that.
this is way too much information. I apologize in advance for the overshare.
It's all right. It's all
But
right, Kelly.
Allie
It's
said
all
she wanted to have fun, so here you go. So I have been sitting on the toilet
hmm
and, doing what you do when you're on the toilet, and the
right.
dog comes
Right.
into the bathroom and is literally trying to pull my pants off of me and run out the like and I literally have sat there and thought, like, what did I do? I don't know what
I
I
know.
did to deserve
Yep.
this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways, yeah,
Been there, done that, honey.
good
Honestly,
times.
I know.
So
Poor
so
puppy. Yeah. Poor mama too, Maruda.
great to be here is where
I
I
know.
was going with that. So
Yes, yes. Take a little bit of a break and have fun. So I'm going
okay.
to say hello to some folks. We have Meowdy here, Cat Mama. Hi, Craig and Lisa rather, and Maruda and Akila. It's good to see you. Hi, Richie and Janet. It's good to see you, Janet, as
Yeah.
well. It's good to see everybody. Scorpio Mama, you're grocery shopping. Oh, that's like the last thing I like to do. I hope you're having fun, and I hope your son is feeling better, dear. I think he didn't feel good or had COVID or something. Hi, Teresa, and who else came in? Beverly came in, and hi, Ann Simpson. It's good to see you, honey. Sin McGann. Hi.
Hi,
Wow.
everybody.
Thanks everybody for being here with Kelly and I. I miss her sometimes. We used to do a show once a week, and we just both got really too busy and started doing other things. And so I wanted to make sure I came back with her, and so I'm glad she's back with us. Yeah, yeah.
Can I
Hi,
tell you
Annie.
how much I appreciate? So everybody knows I come up with all these crazy sort of, spreads and cards that
Mm-hmm.
I do, right? And I loved it when you sent me the email and said, look, the rock, paper, scissors. I was like, that's cool. Right up my alley. I love it.
Well, it was funny. I said, I don't know why it came to me, but it was like, why don't you do rock, paper, scissors? And I thought that would be something Kelly would come up with.
Yeah.
That's so funny you said that. But and I think what I said is the rock is what's solid in your life, or what's grounded, I guess.
I
The
wrote it
paper
down.
is what is sort of elusive because paper flies away.
Yeah.
And the scissors, what needs to be cut out, right? And then a wild card,
Wild
which can
card.
come from anything. It can be a message card, or it can be a whatever. And
Got it.
so that's what we're going to do today. We're going to have some fun with rock, paper, and scissors.
Can
And
I make a confession? I've never actually done it before.
you haven't, so this is rock,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
And this is paper,
Paper.
and then scissors. And it's interesting because when you put it behind your back and then you go rock, paper, scissors, go. And the only thing is scissors cut paper, but can't cut rock, right?
Right.
And
Right.
paper covers rock.
Right.
So that's, yeah.
Yeah. I've never done it before. I mean, I've watched people do it, and it's,
Yeah.
to me, it's like the rubbing your belly and patting your head thing.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
you kind of do this and go like, what? You know what?
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Yeah.
I mean, I get it, but I've never done it. Anyway.
Well, I hadn't thought about it in years, but I was watching the show on Apple TV called Dear Edward, and he and his brother did rock, paper, scissors for the seat they sat in. So you never learned it, Wildflower? Oh, it's kind of fun. Yeah.
Thank you,
Rock
everyone.
smash-
Now I don't feel so bad.
No, you aren't the only one. Definitely not. Thanks, Anne. Yes, rock smashes the scissors. Yeah. Yep, it does. But we're going to do it with like I said, rock. We're pulling 4 cards for you. What's solid in your life? What is elusive or you aren't able to get to? What needs to be cut out? And then a wild card. So if you want a rock, paper, scissors reading, let us know. In the meantime, I was watching TV. Tomorrow's going to be crazy. Because he's being indicted tomorrow. But I did hear today that they found more information on the document, the documents that were at Mar-a-Lago. Yes. They found more information on the documents that show criminal intent. And I thought, boy, this is all gonna.
It is. It's very interesting. Yeah. One of the things that I wasn't looking forward to, because I mean, I get why, but I don't, I sort of feel at this point, we know that this is about to happen. I don't think that we need a play-by-play. We don't need to know when he left Mar-a-Lago. We don't need to know when he got to the airport. We don't know when is there. Like, why do but okay, that's the news. I get it.
Yeah. Oh, he put his pants on this morning, and then he put his shoes on.
Yes. Left to the, I mean, it was a lot. But what I did think was interesting was this. MJ 420 at 5:07 your time.
Okay.
See, we still got it, Allie.
Still got
it. What I thought was interesting is that the mayor of New York City came out and did like a press briefing and named Marjorie Taylor Greene, bite my tongue,
right,
in his statement that we will not tolerate and you will be held responsible and accountable, right? That we are prepared, and like actually named her. And I was like, wow. So
yep. Well, she had said yesterday or the other day that she was going to go there because that Congress is out on recess. And I think it was great. She was also on CBS 60 Minutes this weekend, and I watched it just because, but everybody was BS about it because they think that she's already gotten too much notoriety and we don't need to make her any bigger than she already is. Yeah.
That's an interesting point that we're talking about that on Joe Scarborough this morning, and saying that, Marjorie Taylor Greene, the person, has been made to be this entity within the Republican Party in the House. And so in that particular instance, she is no different than any other, famous person, world leader, whatever, that 60 Minutes has interviewed, right?
Right. Yep.
Their thought process
really
was
silly.
Yeah, their thought process was, not really giving her a platform, but I mean, if you're gonna say that she's crazy for entertainment purposes only, then here is an unbiased, non-political platform. Show the world who you really are. Yep.
Absolutely. And she had said she would have, they would have won if she was at the insurrection. So, that kind of stuff. Yeah. Milu and Linda G both said Trump is scared. Oh, I bet he is. Yeah, I bet he is. Yeah. So the good news, Wildflower, is you don't have to figure out the 3 items and what beats what, because I'm just using them as a kind of a funny way of doing a reading. Yeah. So the first one is rock. What is solid? Paper, what is elusive? Scissors, what needs to be cut out? And then a wild card. So, So you don't have to. And Mary Thornberry, we are starting to push the boulder over the hill. Yeah. And getting ready to see how it goes. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I would love to see MT Green in in handcuffs. They're saying, hello, Teresa. Hello. And MJ 420.
Really, funny about what you just said. You literally said, and I say it too, instead of saying like MT, it sounds like you're saying empty. You know, like,
well,
and she is.
Look,
she's like void.
That's where I got it.
Yes.
MT Green.
Yes.
Yep. It's perfect. It's perfect for her. It really is. Because she is, although Boebert is a lot dumber than Margie. She's totally dumb. But
I just it's a lot. it's so much. I mean, you know, I'm not an American, and
I know, and you're tired of it.
No, but I mean, it hurts me. You know, you guys are comrades, you're our neighbors, and
right.
You know, politics is just icky, yucky, mucky stuff. It's heavy. Why do you need to have to be subjected to this preschool, you know, sort of idea of like, I know you are, but what about that person? I mean, that's the mentality that we're at. I mean, nothing is getting done. Nobody's getting anything.
I know.
Kind of there's no solutions or resolutions being brought to the table. One thing that I can say, which I thought was interesting, and I hope that everyone who watched that video, that 60 Minutes interview, will sort of hold on to that. And then, I mean, not that you can actually make her be accountable to it, but I'd hold her to the standard. That is that she was asked about the debt ceiling, and would she allow herself to let America sort of, you know, crash? And she said, no, I won't allow that to happen. And I was like, I hope everybody
we'll see. Right? Yeah. All right. So hi, MJ 420. Hi, Marina. It's nice to see you. I saw you had some fancy guests today. And hello, Anna. It's nice to see you. All right. So here we go. Let me read out who we got here. And if I missed anybody, then let me know. I have Sin and Ann Simpson. I have Akila, Beverly, MJ 420, and Lisa. So if there's anyone I missed, let me know. We'd be happy to read for you. Mary, it freaks you out how stupid these people are. Oh, I know. Well, last night I did some deep diving on what fascism is, and there's a whole 14 points. Mm-hmm. And we're dealing with that, right? That's what the GOP is right now. Every single one of them is a fascist point that they're using. You know, about, authoritarian, war on women, war on gay people, all those things. They're all part of that. So
Quincy has decided to come and say hi.
Quincy said, you don't have that damn dog around you anymore, so I'm going to come over.
That's exactly what it is. You go sit there.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, so we're going to read for Sin.
Let's do it.
And all right, so everybody, rock, paper, scissors. Rock is what's solid. Paper is what's elusive. Scissors, what needs to be cut. And a wild card. So here we go.
Wild card.
It's a wild card.
It's good to be here. Thank you so much, Allie.
No, I'm glad you're here. Absolutely.
Monday night at 6:00. This is like our old show time. So that's
our old show time. That's right. All right.
Nice to see everybody in the chat. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Give Allie some support. Show her some love.
Yes. And also go over to Kelly's channel. Her information's in the chat, in the box, the show information, and give her some love as well.
Thank you. Can I just tell you that in the last 3 weeks, I have lost 26 subscribers. I mean, honestly, I don't know what YouTube is doing. It's just insane.
It's very depressing, and it's happened to me. 1 month, I remember losing like 60.
Yeah. I remember.
And it does. I don't know if it's that people don't come on and they drop off because they don't come all the time, but it's very upsetting. I understand. I'm sorry.
When you go backstage in the YouTube studio, for those of you that don't know, every time you post up a video, every time you put up a community post, if you go into your YouTube studio, the first thing that you see is your number of subscribers. Like, it's this big on the screen, right? And it'll like be like minus 20 in the last 28 days or whatever. And it's like, it's not like you're looking for it, but you really can't get away from it because it's right in front of your face.
Right. Yep, that's true. Hypnicity, I got you. Okay. Hi, Kim. Good to see you, dear. All right, let's see. All right, so my first one is rock. This is what's solid. It says beauty and femininity. It's a rose, and that's what's solid in your life. Well, thank you, Create Love. Thank you so much, dear. It says here, expressing affection is very solid in your life, whether it is you're giving the affection or getting the affection. But when you, I know when you talk to people on the other side, and a lot of psychics say they're giving you roses. In other words, they're wanting you to know that they love you. So that would be the same over here, that we're getting roses for love. Hello, Coco-san. Welcome to the channel. Thank you very much. I don't think I've seen you before. And thank you again, Create Love. That was very sweet of you. Okay, so the second one is paper. What's elusive? Isn't this funny that a female comes up? Is there somebody in your life that you haven't heard from? Or is it feminine energy? It says a woman plays the role. So whatever it is, it could be you, it could be another woman. It's sort of elusive. It's missing. It's waiting to come back. And I was reading about some of the planetary stuff, and they did, in mine, it said that I was going to have some people come back that had been gone before. So
right.
The last one I get is, isn't it funny? I got scissors and we got swords.
Wow.
So what do you need to cut out? You need to cut out any injustice, any conflict. There's a breakthrough coming. And it says any conflict and aggression that might come maybe from this female. I'm not sure. So those are the three. And the wild card is a mindful message. It's called Mindful Messages. And it says food. What I eat fuels me. I eat the best foods accessible. I infuse my food with love and gratitude before eating, visualizing the nutrients I'm consuming and the love that went into growing and preparing the food. We can all use that one. That's
absolutely
awesome.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, Kim, that was nice of you to subscribe to Kelly's channel. Thank you.
Blessings.
Yeah.
All right, Sin. So this is what I've got. So I have a little sticky note on my computer so I don't get lost. So, what are we stuck on, sort of thing, right? Now, this is interesting, and I'm not trying to make the cards match the categories in this case. So you let me know if this resonates, because my cards are sort of saying this, if this makes sense. So we have new beginnings. Now that seems weird. Why would you be stuck on new beginnings? It's possible that the idea of possibility or the idea of change may sort of hold you back. You may be concerned about it, right? We don't often embrace change like, yes, I can't wait. You know what I mean? If you feel like you're being held back, then that's what that's applying to. For paper, we have tame negative thinking. Okay. Right. And it says when negative thoughts arise, experience the feelings behind them and then shift to a larger, more compassionate perspective. In other words, if it comes out half full or half empty, you want to turn it around and make it a more half full experience, right? What do we need to cut out? Reflect on your priorities. So in this particular case, I feel like from this message, and I don't know if I'm right or not, but I feel like it's like you start with one thing, and before you know it, you've got a list of 10 things, right? I think what this card is asking you to do, or suggesting that you could do, is one thing at a time, one step at a time. Break it down into small, simple, doable sort of achievements. Do you know what I mean? Which just allows you to check the boxes off and feel like you're actually making forward momentum. The wild card I pulled, which sort of sums up the whole reading, is the Angel of Encouragement. You know, you got to celebrate those baby steps. You've got to celebrate every achievement, because there's achievement in everything that we do. And that is, in my opinion, that is the only way that I know how to motivate myself, is by taking the time to celebrate those individual steps. So I hope that resonates, Sins. Blessings for being here and asking the question.
Hey, Kate, how are you? It's good to see you. And thanks for, Sin says she's working on it, Kelly. And she did resonate with the roses from her friend. And also she says it's probably a female relative. So wonderful. Thanks for the feedback, dear. Thanks so much. Yeah.
Hi, Kate.
I'm glad to see you. I haven't seen you, Sin, for a while, and I know you're a busy lady. So thank you for stopping in today to be with us. I appreciate you. Yeah. So this is my friend Anne down in New Zealand, and welcome, Anne. I'm glad you're here. And I see it's funny. We don't, the way that it's it doesn't have the icons on it. Can you see that? Does that happen to you too?
Every once in a while. Yeah.
Okay. Because somebody else had icons and they showed up. It's really weird.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Rock, paper, scissors. Sorry, this is funny.
Don't be sorry. I used to have a friend that I worked with that used to say to me, I have the sorry syndrome. I'm always saying I'm sorry. And the way that he was trying to help me get out of that was to say to me, don't be sorry, just be yourself. And I'd be like, it's constantly.
I know. I get that too. I get that from people when I say I'm sorry, because I just got used to saying it all the time.
Yeah.
You know.
I think.
All right.
My grandmother.
You did. Yeah. All right. So what's solid in your life? I'm using the deck of character, Anne. And it's funny. The moon is solid for you. So I'm going to say that would be your emotions, because that's what the moon is. So your emotions are fairly solid. You are reflective, and you have your cycles that you go through like everybody else does. But it seems that most of the time you're very effectively solid in whatever it is that you do. The second one is, what is elusive? And I have a magnet. So you are a magnet for others, but right now you're working to bring in what you need in order to, I don't know, I don't want to say capture anybody, but you're working on something that will bring a need to the community, let's say, okay? Whether it's your community at home or here. This is the one I was laughing at. What do you need to cut out? Poop. I'm going to say any shit that's in your life that you're not happy with. Anything that, we all need to cut this out, life can be a shitstorm, whether we're at work or at home, and we need to cut that out and not have to deal with it. The wild card is a very cool card from the Spiritual Awakening deck, which I love. It's fairly new, and it's the law of secondary causation. And there's a woman there. She's sort of wading in the water, and it's all beautiful all around her. And it says, stop reacting and start being the person you've always desired to be. Isn't that beautiful?
Beautiful.
Yeah. Don't let anybody else take anything away from you.
Yeah.
No matter what. Perfect. Thanks, Anne.
I love that. All right.
Yeah.
And this is what I've got for you, love. So rock what we're stuck on. We've got release shame. So let me read this message to you. If you have been shamed for being sensitive or anything else, tell yourself, I'm ready to release this shame. I am a lovable, caring person. When you held up the magnet, that this card sort of like resonated with me with that magnet. I sort of feel like, if you're attracting, toxic positivity or negative sort of people to you, by allowing them to mistreat you and not really standing up for yourself, I think that might be what that's referring to. And I think that we all have those people or have had those people in our lives, and it's up to us to sort of, put our protective boundaries around us and make sure we stand up for ourselves, right? What needs to be revealed? We have let your fears dissolve. So there's something, and it's interesting because you had the moon and there's like a giant.
There's the moon again.
Right?
Yeah.
There's something like holding you, restricting you, holding you back, something that, you're like, oh, okay, I know that is there. I'm just not going to focus on it, if that makes sense. Okay. What do you need to cut out? And I've got this connections card, which is partnership and contracts and commitments. So again, this is all leading to some sort of, relationship, neighbor, someone in your family. There's someone sort of around you that's sort of like stepping on you, using you as a doormat. Not saying you are a doormat, but they don't have your best intentions at heart. Let's say it that way.
Could be at work. Yeah.
The wild card is this, and we have curiosity.
Oh, look at the kitty.
I love this. So curiosity worth the risk. And I literally feel like this is about you standing up for yourself. Like, go ahead, say how you feel. It could be extremely, extremely healing. You don't even have to say it to the person. You can journal it. You can go outside and shout it out to the heavens. You know what I mean? But release that burden from yourself. Remember that people's opinions are their problem, not yours.
Yeah.
So I hope that resonates.
Oh, me too.
Asking the question.
Thanks, Anne. Thank you, dear. All right. We have Miss Akila.
Beautiful.
Welcome to all of those. I tried to, I can card pull on tomorrow. Sure thing. We'll do it, Loretta. I'm glad everybody's here. Thank you for being here. And all right. Anne says, how very apt, and I love it. Oh, that's moons everywhere. Long as it's not, what is it, when people used to, in the 50s, they put their butt,
their butt
up on the
tree.
Window. Yeah, they would moon people, but they called it like ham under glasses.
Oh, I never heard that. I just heard of mooning people. I love it.
Yeah.
All right, Akila.
All right. Oh yeah, Mother's True. Ooh, all right.
Whoops.
Man.
I think you got a hit on your hands with the rock, paper, scissors.
I think so. Yeah. Okay, Coco-san, we'll put you there. Thank you, dear. Just know that you're at the bottom of the list right now. We have about 6 people in front of you, just so you know. Yes, Miss Moonlight. Yep.
Did a show for the Groundhog Day, right?
Uh-huh.
So it was funny. I think you popped in that night into the chat, if I'm not mistaken, Allie.
Mhm.
The people in the chat will know what I'm talking about, because what we did was we tried to find a groundhog that did see their shadow and a groundhog that did not see a shadow, and then a groundhog that was just, kind of confused. So we had, Willie, Phil, and Freddie or something like that were the categories, and everyone kept coming in and saying, "You're asking to people to show you their Willie what?" And I was like, it turned into a thing. It was funny.
Sure, of course. Yes. Yeah. That's pretty funny. All right, Akila. For you, what's solid in your life is serendipity. I love it. So things happen, and it's sort of the same as synchronicity, but I think it's even better. It's just kind of excitement and fun, and it happens when you least expect it sometimes. And so serendipity is very solid in your life. The paper, what is elusive? I don't know. Do you have a king? Have you got a king? If you don't have a king, that might be what's elusive. In other words, a male in your life that treats you like a queen. But if you do have one, then it might be that he's just really busy and you need to get his attention again. I have to do that with my own husband all the time. What needs to be cut out? And I don't know why, but intuition came up. And so I think that what needs to be cut out is any resistance to intuition.
Yeah.
Because our intuition is always spot on. All know that I was supposed to go back east, and my brother had a celebration of life, and I just decided I can't go. I don't know why. I just can't go. And my husband was told that he might have had a stroke. So if I wasn't here, I would have been worried about it the whole time I was gone. So watch your intuition. And finally, your wild card is the law of mental equivalent. And it says, use your imagination to create your dreams into reality. It will bring you more serendipity.
Beautiful.
That's a beautiful card. Thank you, Akila. Hello, Cheryl.
Very similar sort of vibe to what you got.
Oh, wow. Good.
So what are you stuck on? So the first card that I pulled is this card here, which is Present Power. And it's interesting because you said, you have a king in your life. And when I see this card, I mean, lion, king of the jungle,
Yeah.
Standing your ground, standing your power.
Wow.
We'll just leave it at that.
Leave it at that.
It means.
Yeah. Yeah.
What needs to be revealed? We have prophets and ancient seers, which is decisions and predictive guidance. So Allie got the intuition. So you need to tune into that. You need to not second guess it. You need to believe and trust in it. We all have it. And the hardest thing about doing this, like, tossing cards, giving readings to people, is I have to believe that what I'm being given is accurate. I have to ask you to trust me to give me the question, and I have to trust myself that Spirit's going to give me the information that you need. So it's that whole thing. And you really just got to allow yourself to be like, I'm open to it. Right? What do we need to cut out? You've got unknown territory. You are exactly where you need to be.
Yep.
So if you are wanting a shift to happen and the shift isn't happening, if you feel like, oh God, why does this always happen to me? I sort of feel like it's that kind of a thing. I feel like the answer is right there. You're not ready to have it revealed to you just quite yet. Perhaps because you're not trusting in it, if that makes sense. Your wild card is the Angel of Inspiration.
Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's beautiful. Yeah. Wow. We all could use it. Yes. Akila says, oh my God, yes. And
So
Kate says that Akila is very talented. So that's wonderful.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you for asking the question, Akila. I would urge you. I mean, this has helped me. This is just a personal note. I would suggest that maybe in your dreams, ask for some guidance in your dreams. How can you trust more in terms of your intuition? And perhaps it might come to you in a dream.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so Beverly, we are doing more of the rock paper scissors, but we'll go ahead and pull some cards and see if your parents have anything that can come through for you. But I think and Loretta will do yours as well. That's when we get to it. But mostly these are just the rock paper scissors things.
Yep.
But we'll go ahead and do this for you. See if we got any messages. Yep.
Yep, absolutely heart-centered, true. She says, as I always say, you may not get the reading that you want, but you'll get the reading that you need. 100%.
From a fellow Canadian. There you go.
Oh, I didn't know she
yes, she is. She lives in Alberta.
I used to live in Alberta.
I didn't know that. I did not know that.
Oh no, I think I was 8 or 9 or something.
Okay. Oh, Beverly and George are your parents' names. Thank you, Beverly. Okay. Star Midnight, I've got you. All right. Oh, Cheryl Simpson's Canadian too. I tell you what, I enjoyed listening to Joe talk at your parliament. I watched the whole thing, and it just it gave me the chills. It did. It really did. So, okay, Kate. Thank you, dear.
Hi, Kate.
Thanks for coming by. Yeah. What a nice reception he got from your parliament. All right. Let's see.
Well, we are known as the nice people, so.
Well, that's very true. No. Yes, it was, Cheryl. It was really good. All right.
I have to say, if you're going to be known around the world as something, I mean, let it be for being nice as a collective, right?
Really? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And I see that one of your Canadian citizens today was picked to go up to the moon with 3 of our astronauts.
I did not know that. So
yes, a fellow. I don't remember his name, but yeah. They're not going to land on the moon, but they're going to go around it, I think, and maybe to the dark side of the moon. I don't know. Interesting, because we would pull those moon cards, but it's further than they've ever gone before. Even though they're not landing. Yeah. So.
Whoa. We got jumpers and flyers and all sorts of things happening over here.
All right. So, Beverly, I pulled 4 cards for you. First thing I got was that they celebrate any changes that you make. They're always watching over you, and they see how you have gone from, let's say, a chrysalis to a butterfly, and they just really feel really happy about things that have happened to you in your life. And they want you to know that if you feel something, that you are being held by them. And they want you to know it's true. It's true. They got their arms around you. They say, we are above you a lot like an eagle would be. We're above you a lot like an eagle. And we circle around and always are checking in on you. All you have to do is think about us, and we're there. We're there to be with you and to love you. And, that's so lovely. And the last card I got is the Law of Vibration, which is a beautiful card. Look what it is butterflies again. Oh, my goodness. It seems to me, since they show up here so much, that it's possible they send you butterflies as a message. It's possible. It says the Law of Vibration, practice the art of not knowing and start flowing. So beautiful. It doesn't matter that you know. If you think you know, that's enough. You don't have to know for sure. We never can, we can't always prove things, but we do know. And so that's what they want you to know.
Love that. I pulled some tarot cards for you, Beverly, and here we go. So we got the Seven of Earth, or the Seven of Pentacles. No, this is that moment where you sort of like take stock of what's going on, and your patience is being tested a little bit because maybe things aren't sort of going according to your plan, right? The Tower card comes out. Now in this deck, it's called the Transformation card, and I love that. You know, the Tower card doesn't always have to be a negative thing. It doesn't have to be something catastrophic, but it is something that is going to shift things in a way that is noticeable. Like you're going to feel it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those things are sort of in the not too distant past.
Yeah.
Currently, you have the Ace of Fire, or the Ace of Wands. You are ready to take action. You're ready to kick into gear. You're ready to sort of like, you know, sink your teeth into a new project kind of thing, but you're looking for inspiration. So I don't know if you're starting a creative project, if you're thinking about like, you know, taking a drawing class or a cooking class or something like that, but it's like you've got things that you want to do and you're just ready to start them. But you're not quite sure. And this is really interesting to me. We've got the Four of Water coming out as your outcome card. I don't know if you're feeling stuck, bored, maybe you're in a rut. That's what the Four of Water sort of is talking about. You know, that like everything is beautiful, but nothing's doing anything for me. You've got the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. So this is about forward motion and being able to learn a lesson and move past it, right?
Yep. With your parents right there by your side. Yeah.
Right. You don't learn the lesson, you're going to spin your wheels. Now, what's interesting to me is that underneath that card, we've got the Six of Cups, which is the past. So you've been thinking a lot about your parents, or your parents have been thinking about you, which is what made you ask the question, I think. And I think what you're asking for here, or what your parents are saying to you here, is you know exactly what you need to do to shift this feeling, this sort of moment. And that is remove yourself from the situation and tap into a sort of creative endeavor to inspire yourself, which will, you know, it's a great way to like release things without realizing that you're releasing, if that makes sense. So that's what I hope that helps.
Yeah, so do. Thank you for the question, Beverly. I hope that resonated with you. Hello, Linda De Gonzalez. It's nice to see you, dear. Everybody. All right, so the questions are closed, but MJ 420 is next, and then we have Lisa, Hypnicity, Loretta, Coco's-on, Cheryl, and Star Midnight. But wait a minute. I just want to say that Jeremy Hansen will be the first Canadian to encircle the moon. Woo-hoo. Thank you for letting us know. You should be real happy about that. That's awesome. All right.
Well, this Canadian is proud to say that we've, you know, that's going to happen. That's awesome.
Yeah. You can bust out your what do you call them? You can bust out your batons and do some twirling in a parade. There you go.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I am in Ontario. Heart Center Tour asked me where I am. I'm in Ontario.
Place to live, a place to grow, Ontario.
Right. Home of the Trillium Flower. Trillium Flower.
Trillium? Yeah. Right. Thanks, Viviani. Yeah. And Beverly says, thanks, Kelly. Oh, you were napping, Linda. That's so delicious. I don't know that I'd want to get up if I was napping. Yeah, Cheryl, next time they'll pick a gal. Yeah. It's way overdue. It's really way overdue. All right. So let's see. MJ 420. I have what is solid in life is your belief in the beauty of life. You enjoy. Hopefully, you enjoy being out in nature and exploring things, and you seem to be grateful with that which is beautiful. So keep that in mind, especially with the spring and all the new flowers coming up. What is a little bit elusive? Perhaps it's friendship. And I don't mean you don't have any friends, but what I mean is that maybe you don't have spiritual friends that you can talk to about things. But you do have us here if you need to talk to us because we are here for you. It's, turn around and look behind you because there we are standing tall. What needs to be cut out? Well, I pulled the sunshine girl. I'm not sure what this is. Is there someone that's too cheerful, or maybe too I don't know. Whatever it is, it's supposed to be cut out of your life, or maybe it has been, and maybe you'll get it back. I don't know, because to me, sunshine is bringing something in. So the last card I get is
something being illuminated.
Maybe, yes, that's true. Something needs to be illuminated. Thank you. I like that one. The law of transmutation is what you got here. And it is energize the mental picture of your dream. Oh, I love that. Energize the mental picture of your dream. Anything is possible. It all starts in mind. Yep.
That's awesome. MJ 420, again, picking up off of what Ali just said, what her cards got, I sort of have something similar. So for the rock, we have true love. I mean, now, this isn't necessarily true love to another person. I think this is more internal true love, right? This is loving yourself.
Self-love.
And the reason that I say that is because she's looking at her reflection in the mirror, right? And sort of holding her hand to the rose in the mirror, right? This is about loving yourself, being okay with who you are, celebrating you, standing in your power, all of those wonderful things, right? Which every single female I know on the planet struggles with at one point or another throughout their adult years. Because they don't make it easy for us, friends. Sometimes, you know what I mean? They really don't.
Right.
With all these unobtainable sort of role models that we're supposed to try to be like. Paper, ask a dream for guidance, which is what Ali got, right?
Yes.
Dreams offer wisdom beyond logic. Tonight, ask a question before you go to bed, and in the morning, write down a dream and look for the answer. So, the scissors is to detoxify.
Okay.
So what I'm getting from all of that is, like you're totally set on a thing and then you go over here and then you get like all this information and now you've like churned yourself and you're headed that way. And I feel like that way might not be so great. So if you've been in a situation where people are getting in your ear, I think what this is asking you to do is sort of step back from it and allow yourself to form your own thoughts and opinions on a particular subject matter. Not saying that you can be swayed. I don't mean it like that. But it's like, people have bought swampland in Florida. You know what I mean? And thought it was easy. Sometimes we can like buy into something and it might not be the greatest thing. The card that I've got for the wild card is meditate on the spaciousness of air. And this message, I love this. When you are stuck, picture yourself in an open, airy space with room to move and breathe. Let yourself feel free and empowered. And I think that speaks to this, to the cards that I got, right? Just allow yourself
Yeah.
to be who you are, because who you are is awesome, and it is plenty good enough, and anyone would want to be around you. So shine your light.
He says, don't say squirrel around me.
Squirrel. Yeah.
Squirrel.
Hi, honey.
Yeah. Yes.
My husband
I know,
is in
Mark.
the chat. That's so
Yes, he is. Thank you, Mark. It's good to see you here. All right. So
Keeping
we
his
have
eye on me.
Lisa. Lisa doesn't want to get hurt by the rock or the scissors, so we'll throw the
All right.
paper hook.
All right. Paper only.
Mhm.
Paper only. Oh, Scorpio Mom is done shopping.
Yay! Woo! The hardest time for me if I go shopping is the trip home from the grocery store when I want to eat everything that I bought. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
do I want chips or do I want a sandwich?
Yeah.
Do I want some chocolate or yeah?
I used to love going grocery shopping.
Mm-hmm.
It was one of my favorite things to do.
All right.
Which is just, that says a lot about me. I don't know why. I have no idea why I used
Nothing
to.
wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. It's planning. It's planning the meals that doesn't.
You know
really
what
appeal
would
to
really
me.
tick me off now that you've said that, you brought that to my mind, is I would plan the meal. And I make a list, and then you go there and they don't have,
they don't have what you need.
like you're gonna have a ham, and they don't have any ham, and like now I'm standing in the supermarket trying to like rejig everything in my mind, and then I buy $200 worth of groceries that I don't need.
Yep.
Or I just go home frustrated.
Hey Mark, after the show is over, I'll go and throw you a wrench so that you can have one. I don't like toggling between two, so yeah. Yep, and I don't blame you, Linda. I don't like carrying big bags from the parking lot if you have to go up a hill or whatever. Yeah, that sucks. And yes, I know you have children at home, Scorpio Mama, so you are forced to go. Yeah. All right, Lisa. The first card I get is, what is solid in your life? You are the star. You are the star. So in other words, you're connected to the stars. You probably have a past life from a star, but you have the energy and the ability to pull down what you need to in order to make it work, like the magician would if the magician was standing in front of the table of things that are there. But the star is a beautiful card. The star is fabulous. What is elusive? What might be elusive? You get the eagle. It might be the higher view. In other words, maybe it's that you need to trust more. Anytime a bird, jumps off, an eagle or any other kind of bird jumps off a tree limb, they have to trust that they won't, land on the ground. So it's you needing to trust yourself more on your journey. The last one, what needs to be cut out, is not trusting yourself. You need to take care of that because you have the gifts. We all have the gifts. We have to believe it. If we believe it, we will see it. It isn't, I'll see it when I believe it. It's, I believe it when I see it. It's the opposite. And the last card I pulled is called the Law of Gender. The Law of Gender.
Beautiful.
And it says, embrace divine masculine and divine feminine within. We all need to do that. We all have those traits. We need to combine them within and know we have the strength of one gender and the softness of the other, like the yin and the yang.
Beautiful. All right, my friend. This is what I've got for you, and I think it's lovely. You guys that are subscribed to me know that I love the colors of the cards, and I love it when the cards fall down and all the colors sort of like combine and go together.
Oh, yeah.
I just thought I'd share that with you. We have the Rock. Overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. I mean, right?
Isn't that a rock as well?
Well, I'm not sure if it's a rock or a giant peach, but it looks like a rock to me.
No, it's like the sword and the stone.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever heard of that. Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Literally.
For paper, what needs to be revealed, and what I think this goes with that last card that you got. We've got Emotional Desert, card number 11.
Mm-hmm.
right? Inactivity and isolation.
Mm-hmm.
You're not alone. You don't have to be alone. You don't have to isolate yourself. If someone is making you feel different, or you feel that you need to, like, that you can't be yourself, like, I think
Mm-hmm.
that's kind of what that's saying, right? That you
Yep.
purposefully, or maybe even subconsciously have put yourself over here as opposed to front and center.
Mm-hmm.
Just something for you to think about. What is scissors again?
Scissors are what needs to be cut out.
Okay, so what needs to be cut out? Reveal what needs to be seen. So again, talking about that trust, right? You gotta trust the process. Gotta trust the
Mhm.
process. Now here's where I said all of the colors come together. Look at that, right? We had all the oranges, and then we went to blue, and now we've got blue and orange. So the wild card for fun is courage and reach for the stars. I mean, shoot for the stars. Why the heck not?
Right.
Why the heck
What
not?
is it? Shoot for the stars. If you don't, you might still land on a cloud. I think
Yeah.
that was the old.
I mean, shoot for the stars, my friend.
Yeah, absolutely. There you go, Lisa.
I love that.
All right. So we still have 1, 2, 3, 4. We still have 5. You okay with time, Kelly?
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm
All right. All right. I just want to make sure.
I mean, heck, listen. I'm a free bird at this moment. I could be here till Tuesday. I'm like, woo!
Mark's like, no, you're not. Not forever. I'm
like, yay, marathon.
Free Bird by what's his name? Oh, Tom Petty, right? Tom Petty song.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right.
All right. Hypnicity.
Woo-hoo. So Hypnicity. I have what is solid? Timing. Timing is solid for you, believe it or not. Doesn't seem like it, but it says when the time is right, whatever it is will happen, but it's solid, so that means it's going to work out. It's there. It's just that we don't know when, but it's the timing is there. The second one I got is elusive, and it is the potential you have within, which is the egg. Beautiful. Right now, that's your potential, pure potential. Yep, and I know you understand that one. The what you need to be cut out is don't do so much hard work. Don't be a busy bee. You got the bee here. You know, the bee is always creating honey and working. And if you're a worker bee, unless you're the queen bee, you're all set. Right. But it says focus and dedicate yourself. You're going to be rewarded for all the efforts that you're doing. So make sure that you do. I think if you're taking a class, maybe it's going to work out really well for you. Finally, your wild card is the law of giving and receiving. Give away a material belonging you love to somebody. Wow. Yeah. And, you know, whenever I lose something, I get really upset. You know, we all do. We all get really upset, like a ring or a necklace or something. And then or money, like maybe I dropped a $5 bill somewhere. I always want to kick myself. But then I think whoever found it needed it more than I did. Right. So I think that's what this is. It's keeping things in the flow. There you go.
I have awesome cards here.
Wonderful.
Again, I mean, well, I should just I should just say like what Ali said. That's what I should say, really, because this for 5 here. Okay, so Hypnicity rock. We have great achievement.
Oh. Thank you, Sin. Thank you for the donation. Thank you, dear. Have a good night.
Yeah. So just I'm just going to keep going. So we have great achievement. Paper. We have valiant courage and take action with passion.
Hmm. Nice.
Scissors, we have tap into your spiritual power. The message on
Mm.
the bottom of this card says, reach out to a power greater than yourself to help solve a dilemma. Stay open to its guidance in your life. The last card I got is accept the gift.
Ah, beautiful. I love the look on the kitty's face.
Right?
It's like you gave me a bowl of milk and I'm in love, you know?
Absolutely. I feel like I mean, this is personally, and I'm not trying to make it to, I don't know how else to explain it. I sat here for the longest time saying, I don't know how this is happening. I don't know how this is happening. I don't know why it's happening. And then I just owned it.
Yeah.
I feel like you have whatever it is that you have achieved, whatever it is that you are currently, like, you know, zoning in on and working on. Just own it. Don't question it. Don't try to
Don't question it. That's right.
Just run with it. Trust it.
Trust it. Yep, absolutely. Wow. Good advice. And it's for all of us because I had the same issues. Thank you, Stouffer. It's nice to see you here too. Welcome to the show. We're glad you're here. And I might have been wrong. You thought it was Leonard Skinner that sang Freebird, and that's possible. It's not in my, it's you younger people's time.
It's not in my wheelhouse either. Sorry.
Yeah. Anyway, you younger people. For me, the popular song was Precious and Few and that was it when I graduated from high school. And the next year it was Having My Baby by Paul Anka.
Right.
Oh, maybe
I don't
the
know
eyes.
if you guys have ever done that. Have you ever looked up the song that was like, you know, the top
When
song
you were born?
when you were born? Mine is
Feeling
Groovy.
Groovy?
No, the Sonny and Cher song, Babe.
Oh, I Got You, Babe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I think.
Oh, all right. Cool.
I like
Craig's
that.
been putting up like Boris and he brought up Beanie and Cecil. He's bringing up some cartoon characters that we used to watch when we were kids. Okay. Hopefully, Loretta, you're still here, dear. If you are, we're pulling a card for tomorrow for you. There you go. All right.
Are we doing the 4 each or just a card?
Let's do 3 for this one. Just see what happening tomorrow would be instead of doing this one and the other one. We'll just do it that way that we did, and then we'll be coming back to scissors and rocks and paper, right? Or the other way around.
I want to know. Let's take a poll in the chat. How many people thought we were doing a craft project?
Oh, that's funny.
People had their hot glue guns at the ready. That's what I wanted.
That's right. I should do that too. That would be fun, actually. Yeah. We could make masks to go tomorrow. Oh, hey, Paula, Craig Dixon. Okay. Oh, good. Okay, Loretta. You do art, but it's not commercial. Oh, all right. Now, don't you start with me because it's yes, it's been an hour, but I'm busy right now, and I'll feed you in a little while.
Nobody flirt with me. What did I say? I was just shuffling.
No, it's this one here that's going to start, you know, because she wants to eat, and it's an hour early. All right. Hi, Gerald.
So there.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. So Loretta, the first thing I get is, oh my God, this is so true. The fangs are out. The fangs are out, and it's energy sucking and emotionally draining. Negative people and environment. And I'm guessing that you were asking about the former guy and for tomorrow, not your own personal world, hopefully, because this looks like it would be a good day to stay in bed. So I don't know. Is it you or is it for him? Can you tell me, Loretta, when you get a chance? That would be nice to know. The middle card I got is saucer, a saucer. And this one says interference, insincere friends.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, you got a thing in your world tomorrow. Okay.
Yep.
Well, it might drain you. It looks like it might drain you. Be careful. It says gossip. So just be very careful what you say. Okay. It's not, sometimes you can get people that will sort of, yeah, be careful. Okay, Marina, thanks, honey. Thank you. Take care. The last card I get is bull, the bull. I don't know if it's bullshit or it says here stability and durability, riches and wealth.
Tough
So it
like
looks
bull.
like, yeah, it looks like it's a good outcome, but just be careful of somebody, I think, that might be, and there are people like that are energy sucking or insincere.
I
And
would
we
say
never
don't
know
wear a
for
red
sure.
top. I would say
Okay.
don't wear a red top.
All right. It's
No,
all BS. Okay.
Yeah.
This will help you. All right. Be on guard. Yeah. Yeah. That's all. Because this is just right now's energy, Loretta. Yeah. Doesn't mean
Don't
it
wear a
may
red
not
top
even
because
be
you don't
right.
want anyone charging at you.
That's right. That's right.
Now, you want to know what's really funny about that? That I said about a red top?
Yeah. A red top.
So,
Okay.
I don't know if this is the person that is,
Oh.
causing the issues that Allie's picking up on.
Mm-hmm.
But, the King of Wands is all about, that great entrepreneurial spirit. It's about taking charge of a situation and being a great communicator. And the communicator part is the part that I think that you are able to sort of grab on and run with, right? Communicate what you want. How do you want to resolve this? How do you want to move forward? How do you feel about it? You know what I mean? Use your words. We've got the Page of Pentacles. Whoops, and a hair hanging off the card, which is so attractive. We've got the Page of Pentacles, right? Like, to me, the Page of Pentacles is you are manifesting everything that you have worked for up until that point, and the road is right ahead of you, and you are literally like getting ready to like go out on the trail, right? On the bottom of the deck, we've got the Fool card, New Beginnings. You are about to hit the reset button.
There you go. And, but it looks like a good outcome. It does.
Yeah, absolutely. And I've got trust all will be well.
Yep. Yeah. So, I don't think you'll go into it. I know you won't go in and be fearful. You just,
So
just have to be careful. Yeah.
Like, don't stifle yourself, right? If you feel that you need to communicate in a kind way and get your point across and be heard, because at the end of the day, when you walk away from a situation, good, bad, or otherwise, the worst thing that you can do is walk away with regrets. I should have said this. That was my moment. That was my opportunity, right? So allow yourself the freedom to express yourself and speak your truth. Don't let other people put you in a box. Nobody put me in a corner is what I want to say. Hi, sweetheart. Look at how sweet you are. Oh, blessings.
She gives me an hour and then she's like, all right, I've had enough. All right, now just be quiet. Just be quiet.
Yes, Mary. So Mary summed up our reading, and I appreciate it. Mary says, speak only the truth and stay away from gossip. That is what I get. And pay no mind to what other people say. Speak your truth. 100%.
Or pay no mind to that man behind the curtain. Thank God. Huh? All right. All right. Don't get so excited, honey. I've got a few more minutes here to deal with this. All right. Coco-san, we're going to do a reading for you. I'm going to let you guys, I'm going to let them go outside.
Okay.
So I'll let you pull card. I'll be right back. All right, kids.
All right. Coco. So. Talk amongst yourself, hit the elevator.
I'll even give you a topic. Do you remember Linda Richmond from Saturday Night Live? It was Mike Myers from
Yes.
Canada. Yes. He always played his mother-in-law. Hi, coffee talk with Linda Richmond. I loved it.
Oh my gosh.
I liked SNL then. God, I knew everybody in there.
SNL is always a fun show, I think, to watch. Sometimes I get a little confused because, like I don't know the people or the skits because I don't watch it, like,
all the time. Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I keep getting. Apparently, this is a theme. I have a theme.
Okay.
You ever notice that you have a theme in your card? The card keeps popping out. I keep getting the same card. Hey, Kiba.
Hi, Kiba.
All right, I'm just about done shuffling. Good grief.
All right, I'm gonna go. Rock. What's solid in your life is beauty.
Beautiful.
Beauty surrounds you. Look at, and you are unique like a unicorn.
Yes.
So it's, stick to you. Understand your uniqueness and your beauty. What is elusive? I'm not sure if you have a soulmate or not. If you do, that's wonderful. But maybe it was elusive for a while. I don't know. Either that, not everybody has to have a mate that's a soulmate. A soulmate can be an animal. It could be a friend. It could be a child. I mean, we just have people that we resonate with real easily. Finally, what needs to be cut out here, it says you need to gather up whatever isn't working for you. Look at the colors. Aren't they beautiful?
Beautiful.
And release whatever is bothering you, whatever you need to, in order to make room for what's coming. Because it looks like what's coming is really, really good. Because the card I got next is gorgeous. It's like a doorway, and it's the law of cosmic creation. Mm-hmm. Your thoughts will echo into eternity. Oh, I absolutely love that.
So don't put that card away.
Okay.
Just hold on to that card.
Okay.
If I don't say it quick, I mean, she's fast, you guys. She'll have that thing put away in no time. Okay. So, Rock. What is solid for you? We have, this is the first card that came out, Archangel Zadkiel, with self-acceptance, compassion, and forgiveness. So I feel like you've done an awful lot of work on yourself. You feel like you've been on a sort of, journey of, learning to love yourself. Mm-hmm. A self-care sort of idea. What needs to be revealed is meditate on the spaciousness of air. It continues to come up, so apparently we all need to hear this. When you are stuck, picture yourself in an open, airy space with room to move and breathe. Let yourself feel free and empowered. Okay, the scissors. What do we need to cut out? Lighten up.
That's what I had said too, in a way, because I said get rid of what doesn't serve you anymore.
That's right.
Gather it up and move on. Yeah.
Now get ready to hold that last card up.
Okay.
This is your wild card. Look at the archway. Like that is not by accident that you have two archways. Not. This is the angel of new beginnings.
There you go, Coco-san.
Yeah. So I think
I knew something good was coming.
Right.
I knew something.
I think the message is you've done so much work. Allow yourself to just, it's going to make me cry. Just be in that moment, Yes. Just be in that moment. Don't be focused on the outcome. Be focused on the journey, because the journey can be really, 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 really beautiful.
Oh, yeah. And trust in it. Trust in it. Absolutely. Wow.
I felt that one.
I got chills. I love to get doorways or windows. I love doorways and windows. Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, sorry.
All right. We have Canadian Cheryl Simpson. Thanks for waiting, Cheryl. And Star Midnight, you'll be next if you're here. Let me know.
Kokazan says she keeps seeing 555 everywhere. Big changes coming.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, God.
It's one of my favorite numbers, actually, because I was born in 55. So
Nice.
I'm always looking for 5/5s. Yeah. Awesome.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, I totally felt that. Lord.
Yes, Mary, you're right. It does look like you're looking through an archway. Oh, create love. Yes. That's awesome. You have been so nice, create love. Thank you, dear.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Cheryl. Let's see. I love that picture with the orange, sort of like the orange sunset or sunrise.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Beautiful. Yeah. Oh, Cheryl, you were born on 7/11? Ooh. Wow.
Wow.
One of my nephews was born on 7/7/77.
Wow.
All right. All right. So I have what's solid in your life is work. Oh, but try to make it as enjoyable as possible. We all have to do something, unfortunately. Even if we're home, there's work to be done. But if we can do it and enjoy it and have love with it, it's solid. So hopefully, you do have that solid in your life. You were born on your mom's birthday. That's fabulous. What's elusive is what you are seeking has been elusive. So whatever it is that you have been seeking, remember what you are seeking is also seeking you.
Yeah.
Allow it. Sit back and allow it. Let it flow through. That's what this card is for you. And finally, it says what needs to be cut out. Well, you're rooted very well between the earth and the sky. So as far as cutting it out, you've got the cord there. If you want to take you want to sort of venture into the astral travel world, remember you've got the silver cord and you are rooted to the earth. You're not going to end up flying away up there. You'll be okay. Just trust in the process. I don't know if you've ever done that in your dreams before. And finally, the wild card here is the law of nature. It's asking you to reconnect with Mother Earth. So you're not only reaching out and trying to bring down what's spiritually in the ethers, you're also being asked to connect to nature and Mother Earth, as it warms up and you're able to get outside and do more. Oh, you have actually. Okay. That's awesome.
Okay. Cheryl, this is what I've got for you. So rock. I have kindred partnership. So if there is someone in your life, I mean, your sibling, a coworker, your best friend, your partner, that I see kindred, I think anyone that is connected to you at your heart is that person, right? So if you have that person in your life, that's solid. I feel like that relationship provides you with a solid foundation. What needs to be revealed? I've got your eternal spirit, which is higher self and sacred intuition. So I don't know if I get the feeling that either you're not accepting of it or you're having a difficult time sort of sharing that with another person, that they might not be so like, oh, that's cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What do we need to cut out? Oh, this is weird. Find balance.
Uh-huh.
So to me, this is what you need to cut out is stop trying to make it all work. Stop trying to have your hands in all the cookie jars, right?
Mm-hmm.
We don't have to be the master of everything. We're not jack of all trades. Okay.
Right. Get out of your own way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have to be superhumans is what I want to say. So the wild card for fun. I don't know how much fun this is, but it's beautiful. Transformation.
Ooh.
A fresh new way of living emerges. So in other words, if you can get in touch check in with yourself and allow yourself to do what you need to do, what serves your highest and best good, it's like nothing is going to get in your way. You're going to open it up. That's beautiful.
Yeah. Awesome.
I sort of feel like that other person needs to see the change in you. Sorry. That other person needs to see the change in you. They don't have to understand. Like my husband doesn't get any of this, but he fully supports me.
Yeah.
Because it makes me happy. And I think that if that other person sees that you're happy, that they don't have to understand it.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, and I felt that one too. Jesus, what is going on? That one's making me teary too. Okay.
Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. All right. We're down at the end of the wire here to Star Midnight. I want to make sure I thank everybody for being here today. And I've enjoyed being with you all and with Kelly. And I did notice that there's some Maruta said that the link in the show doesn't go anywhere. It goes to a 404. So I'll go back and fix it, and so that you're able to go to that link, Kelly's channel. And I don't know why I did
put it in there before.
Has that happened to you?
No. Were you doing 12 things at once, Allie? Probably.
Possible. 12 shows at once. Woo! Okay. All right. So Star Midnight, here we go.
Hi, Quincy. See, you're not the only one that's getting 12. Let's go, Mom.
Quincy's like, I know you're busy, but I don't like it.
Right?
Yeah. All right. So, what's solid in your life? It seems to be communication is solid in your life. That's always good. If you can communicate effectively with somebody, then you've got everything, really. It's very, very important. So that's solid for you. What is elusive? Are you having trouble sleeping? It says to rest. I will tell you, I had insomnia for almost 2 weeks. Fortunately, last night I finally slept. But you aren't alone if you are. But it's wanting you to rest. That seems to be what is elusive in your life right now. And what is it that you want to cut out? You want to cut out a need to feel like you're ready. You don't need a sign. You don't need a sign to say you're ready. You just have. This is the theme today.
Yeah.
Everybody's got the power. Everybody's got the power, and you are ready. Don't just trust it. Just trust it when you move forward. And I pulled a mindful message for you, and it's gratitude. And it says, I love acknowledging all the little things I'm grateful for. No matter what I have going on, I always have things to be thankful for. Whenever I'm feeling upset, I can fill up a page of the things I appreciate. This begins to shift my mood and focus into that which brings me joy. And Kelly does journaling as I do, and we can agree that when we focus on that, we really do have a lot of good things show up.
100%. All right. Here we go, Star Midnight. First card for Rock. I have Archangel Raguel and Justice, Harmony, and Solutions. So this tells me that you like things or want things or can usually have things being very sort of, balanced and like that. You can handle a little bit of chaos. Like you don't get thrown off very easily. And I don't even know why. I mean, that doesn't really even, I don't even know why I'm saying that, but there you go.
Okay.
Paper. I've got loss. Now, I don't know if this is a personal loss or if you feel that you have, I don't know, lost a part of yourself, that you've lost control, I feel like somehow. That you're not able to do what you once were able to do. And so it feels like it's very weighty on you. Like You know what I mean? Like you're taking it like personally, like, you know, I used to be able to do this and now I can't do it. And so somehow I'm less than.
Okay.
The scissors, what do we need to cut out? I've got, you can handle this. I love this card. The message on the bottom of the card says, there is a wise saying, you are never given more than you can handle. Tune in to your heart to reconnect with your strength. The card, which is the wild card, we've got Angels of the Universe.
Ooh.
Now, this is about knowing that you are protected, that you are on the right path, you know, that you are, that, what's the word that I'm looking for? That you have them there to guide you if you ask them, you know, for assistance or for clarity or something of that nature. I would be really interested to know if you have had dreams lately, or if you've been seeing, you know, synchronicities lately. I feel like you're being communicated with, but you might not be picking up on it because you're too focused on what's happening or what's not happening, if that makes sense. I feel like you might feel a little frazzled lately, and I just want to say to you, you know, do some self-care, maybe do some self-soothing exercises, allow yourself to just sort of regain your strength again. And remember that
like that rest card, just
Yeah.
like that rest card.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So that's what I got for you. I hope that helps a bit.
Wow, that's wonderful. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you. And lots of love to everybody. We were glad to spend some time with you. And
Thanks, everyone.
we'll probably be back sometime soon, I would assume. I hope.
Well, listen, at the end of May, I realize that's a ways off. The fire pit will be starting up again. And of course, Allie will be back at the fire pit. It's fun. It's fun at the fire pit, friends.
It's when we don't get raunchy, let's say, we just get giggly and silly. So yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. And good luck to everybody. We had readings for remember to love yourself. Very important. Thank you. See you soon.
Bye. Blessings.
Bye-bye.